All right, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Captain AJ here with A&B Saltwater Adventures. We're going to do another annual trip to the Keys, going down there to do some fishing and do some commercial fishing on the side. So in preparation to getting ready to go down to the Keys again, we're going to pull the boat with us. In this video, I'm going to go over everything that we do in preparation for a long distance travel like that. You know, we're here in North Carolina, Surf City, and we're going to go all the way to the Keys Marathon and stay for a week. And then we're going to fish around St. Augustine for a little bit too, while we're down there with some families. I got new lights to put on, a couple new straps and stuff to put on the trailer, going over and checking the wheel bearings and spare tires, making sure that I got spare tires and all my jacks and wrenches and tools and a whole toolkit and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We're really trying to grow this channel, and we're going to try to do a whole lot more like how-to videos. We know everybody likes the how-to videos, and we like sharing the information, lessons learned, and looking forward to it. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. All right, let's get to it. All right, so the first thing I've got my LED lights. I'm going to replace these two backlights back here. Since we splash our boat almost every day, our lights don't last very long. I know I typically get about 6 to 8 months out of our lights, and then, you know, the salt water really corrodes them up and they don't last very long. So I typically have to do new lights on our boat every 6 months. So it's an easy fix. We got them set up where they're just butt connectors that are waterproof. We just cut the wires, reconnect with butt connectors, and we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and jump on that. That'll be the first thing I do, and then we'll move on to the next thing. You want to remove these butt connectors. You don't want to put another butt connector in there, which would be easier, but a lot of times you'll have issues with these butt connectors over time. So go ahead and remove them. Start fresh with a fresh butt connector. This could just be one more point of failure that you want to remove. So I'm going to cut these out and then put new butt connectors in for the new light there. All right, well, I got the first one done. I didn't tape this one up like I had it before. I'm just going to leave these exposed so I can see them. When I took that tape off, this tape right here had a lot of moisture in it, and it wasn't draining very well. So I'm going to leave it open so it can drain and air out. And I'm probably just going to put a little piece of tape right here, but it's all secured. It ain't going nowhere. Pull these little stickers off. These are the same lights that I had on there before, so they're pretty easy to switch on and off. Got them on Amazon. They're nothing special, just a simple LED light. Switch them out every 6 months, and I've got good lights. All right, next thing, I'm putting a new strap in. This is a 10,000 pound. I think the one that came with it was a 5,000 pound, according to the pulley here. All right, well, that's done. Kind of a booger getting that bolt out of there. Had to knock that bolt out, but I got it out and then got it back in. This is a strap that I got. It's a winch strap from Better Boat, 10,000 pounds, 20 feet long, 2 inches wide. I'll never use the 20 feet because I drive the boat up on the trailer, but it's a heavy duty strap. All right, moving on to the next thing is the grease on the wheel bearings. Got the buddy bearings here. I'll flip around here so you can check it out. But I greased these all up, and I greased them up to not too long ago, maybe probably about a month ago. I try to do it every month, at least every couple months for sure. Don't trailer it very far, but since we're definitely trailering it, but we'll take grease these bearings up. You can just see where the grease starts to come out. They were pretty full. They weren't really low, but it's always good to you know, hit them up before you do any long distance traveling. We'll take a grease gun with us, and then I'll hit them up on the way back. All right, moving on to the next thing. All right, so I'm going to move on now and go over the kit that I have in my boat. I'm also going to take some extra stuff with me as well. I'll flip you around here so you can see what I have. But so like I talked about before, I carry a grease gun with me. I've already did the hubs and then some of the connections around the trailer hitch. And then I carry a high pressure pump and a low pressure pump for the fuel system for the engine. I have extra hose clamps, kind of just a variety of everything that we have on the boat. Sometimes these break and then you'll be able to, you know, change them out quickly. Extra serpentine belt. I already have one in the boat. And this one's actually going to stay in the truck, so I'll have actually two for backup. And then have extra switches, extra relays. Bring along a assortment of wire nuts. Assortment of wire nuts, as well as some small pieces of wire, and then some backup pieces of wire right here as well. So if you had to, you know, fix the trailer lights or something like that, I could, or I can also have butt connectors. I bring a assortment of butt connectors. If you had any little small electrical issues that you needed to fix, those are quick, easy fixes, and just having the right parts makes it so much easier, so you don't have to go anywhere to get them. Moving on, I carry an extra thermostat with me. I carry an extra impeller kit in the boat. This kit right here pretty much has everything in the boat at all times, but I'm going to bring a third one essentially. So I've got an extra one. I always travel with a hub bearing kit as well as a swindle, and then a tool kit, and this is a big tool bag. And inside this drawer, I'll pull it out in just a second, but I've got all my jacks and everything in there. That's pretty much just a real quick view of what we take to travel. A lot of this stuff right here stays in the boat at all times, as well as I have some more parts and stuff that are in the very front of the boat, just for you know, any issues like an extra water pump, things like that. Really, the impeller kit's the only thing you really need to switch out on these engines. But I have a whole new water pump just in case something happened to my other one. I could switch it out real quick. And then and all my safety equipment, all that stuff has all been checked. I double checked all that, and just kind of going through. Systematically going through everything that I think that I possibly need, and just trying to come up with ideas of things that may go wrong. Just using the Murphy Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So I'm just kind of going through and making sure that I'm covering everything that I possibly can think of, and getting it all together and organized. Next, I'll pull out this drawer and show you my jack system. All right, guys, inside this drawer on the right side of my truck, my pull-out drawer right here for the deck system. I'll start up here. I have this key right here for the trailer tires, as well as the socket for that, and then the brake bar is in here. I have a separate charger, a jump starter, and as well as my 3.5 ton jack, and then support boards for if I'm in a, you know, on the side of a road and it's real muddy or something like that. I got support to put under, or use it for an extra extension as well for the jack. Let's see. So I slide all that in there. Don't normally really need this charger because I have an onboard charger on the boat, but I'm just going to bring it. This machete's left in here from hunting season. I'll just leave it in there. You never know. And then definitely carry a grease gun. I'm going to organize all this stuff into this drawer. This waterproof box right here goes back into the boat. and it has the impeller kits and stuff like that. So this little wire kit and stuff I'll keep inside the truck, so that way if I have any issues with the trailer, I can fix that. So preparation is a key part of this, just making sure that you're prepared with as much stuff as you possibly can and trying to anticipate anything that could go wrong will go wrong. So I feel pretty comfortable. I think we're good. We got a couple weeks before we leave, so I'm going to organize this. Might even organize it a couple of times just to double check, make sure I got everything that I need. But everything looks pretty good so far. I'm going to organize this stuff and then jump on my fishing stuff and organize it and get it ready to go. And then I'll show you what all that looks like too, and kind of what we take along. We're kind of taking a little bit of everything. We're trying to do a little wahoo fishing, blackfin fishing, maybe some sail fishing, and I definitely want to try to do some deep dropping in the Keys. I've never caught a queen snapper. It's definitely on my bucket list, and I'd love to be able to knock that out, especially on my own boat. That'd be pretty cool this year. All right, so up here in my boat, I keep an extra toolkit as well as the box I just went over. This is a marine box that has the impeller kits and all some extra fuses and stuff. And then moving forward into here, this box right here has all my safety equipment. This box has a lot of extra fuses as well, and all the documents and stuff for the vessel. Down on this hatch right here, I have extra water. I carry 2 gallons of water. I carry a gallon of oil, transmission fluid, as well as antifreeze. And then I do have an extra belt right there for the serpentine belt and hydraulic steering fluid, a couple bumpers, and then the luggable loo, that camping style bucket. That pretty much covers everything in there. All right, guys, well, kind of getting to the good part of preparing to go to the Keys is going over your fishing equipment. So right behind me, I've kind of got everything laid out that we're going to bring. I got a lot of stuff already in the boat that we use on charters, like, you know, every day. So that stuff is going to stay right where it is. This is just kind of a bunch of backup stuff and things that I take off the boat, rinse off, and put, you know, on the boat when I need it, when I fish. But a lot of the rigs, and like my bottom rigs and my weights and all that kind of stuff, is already staged in the boat already, as well as like a lot of the kingfish and stuff that we have set up. For rods, we're going to take our kingfish set up. We're going to take all our bottom jigging rods. We're going to take 4 550s, Pin Internationals, and then I got the 280s on the bit butts. We're going to take those for some high-speed trolling as well as some deep dropping. Hopefully, we'll do some deep dropping. I really want to get out there and do some deep dropping in the Keys. It's you don't have to go very far, and like we do here, you know, in North Carolina. So I'm really excited, and they got a different variety of species to catch on the deep drop, especially like the queen snapper, things like that. I'm really excited to try to catch my first queen, Lord willing. So, all right, I'll flip you around here so you can kind of see what we've got. This is pretty much my kit for high-speed trolling. I've got a lot of See You Smile blue water candies in there. This is some deep diver plugs. I need to go get some more hooks for them, but I've got some deep diver plugs and big nomads. This is a jar of deep drop weights, 5 pounds all the way to, you know, a couple pounds, 1 pound. Knife kit. This is our basically catch-all bag for all our jigs. Bunch of Roscoe jigs in there, speed jigs. Just overall, this thing weighs like 20 pounds. We always have that on the boat when we go fishing. Real good jigs for blackfin, amberjacks, things like that. Pretty much a lot of, just about anything to almost eat a jig. Some slow pitch jigs in there as well, but mainly high speed jigs or speed jigs. Tools in here, as well as ballyhoo rigs, wire and mono, and a lot of fluorocarbon rigs. We run a lot of fluorocarbon. You got extra leader, wire leader, as well as fluorocarbon leader. A lot of blue water candy king rigs, as well as I've got several of these packs in the boat. Heavy duty crimping tool, and then we've got some light duty crimping tools, scissors, knife sharpener, rigging floss for prepping baits. Tupperware right here I use for ballyhoo. Once we prep a handful of ballyhoo, typically a dozen or so, they'll fit in there really nice, and then you can, you know, put it on ice in the cooler or put it in the refrigerator till the next trip. Assortment of hooks, from circle hooks to ballyhoo rigs. We'll take that with us. This little box right here is kind of a catch-all. I've got a little bit of everything in here. Some fluorocarbon leaders. Even got a tourniquet in here. I got to put in my safety equipment on the boat. Some planers, some brine, more hooks, and then a bunch of See You Smile skirts, as well as 419 skirts. A buddy of mine, he makes these at church. We're going to try these out. These look really cool, and just a bunch of assortment of other lures and rigs. And it's kind of like I said, this is kind of a catch-all rigging box, and some deep drop stuff as well. So when I get down there, I want to get up with a couple of local bait shops and kind of see what rigs work really good for the queen snapper. A lot of the stuff I have is really heavy for like grouper fishing here. So we'll see. I don't know if they'll work. I think they will, but I don't know. Either way, it's always good to pick someone's brain when you go to different places and try new things. I'm always learning, love to learn new stuff, and that's what it's all about, having a good time of learning, and just thank the good Lord for the opportunity for sure. What's up, Jack? You want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? All right, so that's pretty much all my fishing equipment, guys. That's going to go in the truck. Some of this will go in the boat once we get down there. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much it. We're leaving from here, Surf City, North Carolina, going to Marathon in a couple weeks. We try to go down there once a year. This will actually be the first year that I get to take my own boat, so I'm pretty excited for it. But that'll do it for this. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a blessed day.